So I was looking at my videos and thinking on CitizenCon. It's already come up here very shortly and realized I still had some leftover footage from last year. So wanted to give you all a chance here to see what you might see this year at CitizenCon in Manchester, United Kingdom. So coming up, you're going to see the hall, all the different community booths, and maybe a little something special and a couple of special cameos and guests to show up on the video. Come along with me as we adventure into the Pyro introduction at CitizenCon 2953. So when I first entered into the location, it was kind of underwhelming, to be honest. There was a bunch of white walls, nothing, but then you get into the actual stage area, as you can see here with red lights, smoke machines, you got some like eerie sounds going on in the background. It was an experience to walk in for sure. And it brought a bit of excitement around the Pyro that you knew was coming. One of the cool things I have to say about these conferences is the fact that CIG actually allows different orgs every year to create booths, talk about themselves, and particularly doesn't necessarily pick always the biggest ones. Sometimes it's the smaller orgs, and they give them some space, they give them a chance to talk about their stuff and recruit new members. And you learn about new ones that you've never heard of before otherwise. And we're going to highlight a few here, so enjoy. So if you don't know who Test Squadron is, they are literally the largest organization out there, well known for their yellow and black. And honestly, while they are a little bit disjointed at times, they're still one of the biggest and best ones out there for sure. Undisputable.
Hey guys, we're Test Squadron, best squadron, largest sources organization in the game right now. We're also the largest MMO guild in the world. We do everything in the game, so if you want to come, have fun, drink drinks with us, and crash spaceships, come on over. Test.gg.
Yeah, hey, welcome to the United Space Confederation. We're here at CitizenCon. We want to say thank you to CIG and everybody for checking us out. We're an in-faction governmental org in the game, so you can find us on Spectrum under the United Space Confederation. We're accepting new applicants. We have light roleplay elements. We participate in security and salvaging and the whole bit. So hey, come over and check us out. We'd love to have you.
So the Atlas Defense Initiative is the organization in which I actually belong to. And honestly, ADI all day, every day. Best one out there, in my opinion. Of course, not biased at all. But what we're going to see here is some unique things that have come out of just orgs like ADI. And that's things like Dumaloop's Terrapin Simpit here that he created. It's definitely unique. Put a lot of time and effort into it, and it's super freaking awesome. Dumaloop is amazing.
Androsa is the streamer that I'm building this for. So this is there's a smaller piece of the Terrapin cockpit that we're going to do. So eventually there'll be 6 screens. The Terrapin we're building from the nose back to the stairwell, and then even the hallway that has all the components. So this is going to be a 1-for-1 build. I've got the menus replicated now, so he'll be able to interact with the menus, and he'll change. Communicate with the game. As well as I have a couple of Easter eggs in here. I have the ARC star map that you can interact with.
Can you tell me a little bit about the org?
Oh yeah, Atlas Defense Industries. This is our 10th year anniversary. I've been with the org for about 3 years now, and it's just a great group of people. Highly organized, a lot of numbers, so we're going to be able to do all the things in the verse that we want to do. We're taking members.
I see somebody's got fine merchandise over here. I like it.
So
I'm here with Soul Armada. This is Apollo. He's also known as one of our citizen coordinators of California. He's really big on that. So tell me a bit about your org.
Yeah, hey, we're a medium-sized PvE and logistics org. We do a lot of events. We do Idris hunting on Thursdays. It's a lot of fun. We're all about making people feel valued, included, giving you experiences you can't have alone in Star Citizen. Making sure that we're having a good time. We have a lot of West Coast members, but we're friendly to people all across the globe. And I'm really proud of where we are now, and I'm really excited to see where we go.
What sets your order apart from everybody else?
We're active. We've got like 30 to 50 people on every patch. About 8 to 10 people hopping on every night to play. It feels tight knit, you know. And everybody who plays with us, they're like, yeah, I'm going to stick around. We've been around 8 years. There's a reason we've been around 8 years, and there's a reason people stick around. Come check us out.
Nomad and Hubnet, and going to tell me a bit about their cinematics.
Yeah. So guys, if you saw something that looked really pretty, cinematic, awesome, or interesting in Star Citizen, chances are people at the collective of Hubnet, run by Oliver Zark, helped get it made. We're just a collection of people who play the game and are really passionate about making films, reviewing scripts. Sometimes we even just play the game and host our own events or run security for some of you guys. Sometimes you guys run security for us. But here's a great example of a whole bunch of our works, a bunch of literature, a couple of series that are in the works. And yeah, dude, if you like cinematic stuff and you yourself have things you want to get made, please join Hubnet. Let us know. We'd love to help you. That's pretty much it. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out Zark Media. We're trying to get the devs to push to put his news on their TVs in-game.
Nice. I like it.
One of the unique things about this year at CitizenCon is that they actually allowed some shows to show up. So Soul Citizens, one of the most diverse TV shows and orgs in the group, they were given a spot, and it was prime, front and central, and you love to see it. There was some awesome creators there. Obviously, we see Yo-Yo Meg about ready to come up here in a second, and many others from that crew of Soul Citizens. Definitely give them a check out and hear what they had to say.
Yeah, so we're the Soul Citizens. We're a talk show on twitch.tv/Soul Citizens. What we do is we stream Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. On Thursdays and Saturdays, we welcome the community to come into our Discord and add their, what are the words I'm looking for? Yeah, like their perspective on things that we're talking about that day. Normally it's like Inside Star Citizen, some Reddit posts, Spectrum, yeah, things like that. So Sundays are more like informational, educational episodes where it's just the Soul Citizens, and we bring in some other guests from time to time. We highly recommend y'all to come through on Thursdays and Saturdays and show your voice.
I'm here with Imperius, and they've got some interesting 3D printed stuff and some armbands, and you want to tell me a bit more about it?
Absolutely. So we are Imperium, a player organization, about 4,000 plus strong. So we've been around for a very long time, and here at CitizenCon we are showcasing our 3D modeling and printing team. So we have 1 to 500 scale ships over here. We have a Kraken with some Glad AI on it, Perseus. And over on the right side, that's currently being corrected, is a same 1 to 500 scale Bengal carrier and an Orion sitting underneath. So we had a small accident yesterday, but now it's being reattached, the rear hangar door and all the engine nacelles. So something cool about this, it's going to be donated to the Santa Monica office after CitizenCon. And you're going to see it on display there. We're going to be swapping off the nameplates. It's going to become the UES Grigari, which is a Bengal carrier you're going to see in-game, Squadron 42, flying out of it during the campaign. So look forward to that.
This is all fun detail here.
These are the plaques that we put together in appreciation for the modeling team, as well as those who gave plenty of donations. It was a very detailed process. It took 4 months to make that Bengal. It was 6 printers, 2 continents. We shipped a lot of it across the Pacific to bring it together here at CitizenCon. So, very big undertaking.
Yes, sounds like jump medical and the QJs. Each one has their own handle, but I barely can hear around here. It's a little loud. So, but I do want to hear a bit about this org. It's really interesting. As a fellow combat medic, take it away. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so Quantum Jump is a full-service medical organization. We also do assistance with refueling, as well as repair and rearm when those go live. Our biggest thing right now we are pushing is a custom Discord bot, where you can have the Discord and bot your Discord. One simple command would be our Discord, as well as all of our partners. So it's a fully working beacon system in Discord.
Cool. What's your guys' normal response time?
Our normal response time is on average about 5 minutes faster than other medical organizations. Usually within about 5 to 10 minutes, some of our responders are already there.
And what's your guys' time zones? Are you all around hours? Like if I call middle of the night?
We do have some people who do it way late in the night. Hopefully with adding more partners to our bot system, we'll have a full 24/7 roundabout clock from people all over the world.
Awesome. Is this you guys' org content right here?
Yes, this is us using SRS, our communication and 10-channel AWOC system, as well as Reshade to create night vision effects on Crusader platform stage and person.
You guys got merch too. This is awesome.
Yeah, so we have some merch with some of our older logos, and then our newest logo right now.
As you all can see, how they pulled me in was with the characters. Yeah, so that people love, but then I show up. So, all right, well, thank you all again for your time and for introducing me to all your guys' awesomeness.
Yes, thank you.
One cool thing about Star Citizen is the fact that so many of us work so hard to get together. Yours truly is on the Bar Citizen International Board, for example. And there are many others out there who are working on different formats, different methods, etc., to get people together to hang out and enjoy this wonderful game. One of the more prominent ones is Equinox, based out of the Midwest. They are a yearly conference that is space, but with a heavy lenient and history related to Star Citizen. Definitely check out these events, either Bar Citizen or Equinox, and get to know your fellow citizen next door.
Vanguard is a large, real-life first legal org. We have about 600 members, and we play all of the different game loops, and we have a good group on around the world at all times. So if you're looking for a group to join, we always have people on. We have a great training program. We have a no drama rule about bringing drama or stress into the game. We're all supposed to be having fun doing this, and it's just a great, relaxed group of guys to play with. So, and girls, and we welcome everyone. So, we have 5 wings. We have Industries wing that does mining, salvaging, fueling. We have Frontier wing, which is logistics and eventually homesteading, hopefully. We have Initiative, which is discovery and exploration. We have Security, which is security. And then we have MedTech, which is our medical and rescue and engineering division. So we'd love to have you here. Our website is bngd.net, and you can also find our Discord there. Jump in our Discord and say hi.
I'm Stratobrick. We're trying to promote the LAN party we have once or twice a year in Columbus, Ohio, called Equinox. We do giveaways, have events, and we have a lot of help from the Vanguard org that help us put on events and contests. They have a lot here to help draw attention. We have mouse pads, and t-shirts, and blankets, various things like that. This past June, we had 88 computers. You bring your own computer. We rented out a whole gaming area, and next year we're trying to have over 100 computers. Try to make it even bigger. We had CIG come down, represent, give us prizes, and usually, so that's all day Saturday, and generally Friday, the day before, we will be part of the official Bar Citizen.
Awesome.
The one thing that kind of caught me off guard at CitizenCon was just how much cosplay there is. I expected a little bit here and there. Other games you expect a bit more, but the amount that there was done here and the quality of the cosplay was just fantastic. And honestly, I might have to join them one of these years and come in as a giant penguin. It's going to happen. But for now, I get to enjoy watching all their handicrafts. You can see their different repair stations, etc., that they're doing here. Be sure to stop in and check that out, and to see the show when it goes on the stage where they do their contest for the best of the best.
Why is getting cosplays up to every individual? I'm not really sure how to answer that. It's just something that if you like to do it, you like to do it. One of the things that I like about it is I can be a little bit anonymous and enjoy standing out a little bit where people come up and talk to you. Now, I'm just wanting something thrown together, but my first cosplay was a Heavy Marine in Austin, Texas. Very first time ever cosplaying, ever 3D printed was that, as far as armor. And then before that, I did an undersuit. back in around 2017, I think, we started a community. Our whole thing is we just support each other to do what we want to do as far as wearing the stuff we want to wear for the game. A lot of people come in that have no idea how to use a 3D printer or how to get the files out from the game so that we can print them, and we help them figure out how to. Now, thanks to the pipeline guys, they created an app. All you got to do is open the app, point to the game, type in what armor or what costume you want, and it gives you a file.
So I can have a giant decal?
Yeah, it's super easy now. I mean, there's the artistry part of it, which you learn by experience, but getting the files is so easy now to do it.
So do you guys normally see foam, 3D printing, combo?
Yeah, so some in the group do foam, like EVA foam. I do 3D printing. My next one is I'm going to do metal waste casting. So I'm going to do a proper suit out of metal, aluminum. That's my next project. But this is Diabolus did this. This is TPU, ABS, and there's PLA, mine's PLA, fiberglass reinforced. So, and these are award-winning helmets, by the way, over the years.
Okay.
And yeah, we just put them on for people to try them on, and there's a selfie side to take photos. I'm about to set up a live stream so people can see people trying on helmets.
Holy shit, Penguin's so tall! Dude!
He is tall. Our focuses are trying to make sure the race finish. Protecting support vehicles, racers. We try not to get in the way of cameramen. We're keeping an eye on Papa Freedom. Other than that, we've been the #1 security force for a couple years running now. We've been working with AMO and a few other organizations, but System 7, Fighter Fly, yeah.
Well, I see you all have more than just security stuff going on. What else do you guys do?
Support, blood mining, logistics. We have all these branches, kind of softcore, hardcore, security focused, but everyone likes to just play the game, So anyone's welcome to join and come hang out. We have people from all kinds of different orgs that hang out. Matic from Omni. So.
One interesting thing that I think they honestly need to expand upon here at CitizenCon is their vendor booths. We all love to see some freebies. We love to see what's the latest and greatest, but we also like to use these conferences as a chance to interact with some of the vendors that you would expect to see. Aces was there, but they were not really working with any of the fans. TrueNAS, on the other hand, went full in, patches, scenes, all, on the 10s. It was amazing. And so to get a chance to actually see them was awesome. Hear about their product, which I'm a huge fan of and supporter of. It was just an amazing experience. So props to them. I think they were the only vendor there that actually did it right.
So I'm Chris, I'm with IX Systems, the sponsors of TrueNAS. What we are is we're an open source storage company. We like to say we are the most trusted open source storage company in the world with over 15 million downloads and 1 million active users in our community. So what we have is we have TrueNAS Core shown here. We also have TrueNAS Scale, which is our new Linux-based appliance. This is 100% free to download. If you go to TrueNAS.com, you can get involved using your own hardware. If you want to bring something from us that's more turnkey, we've got these cute little units, the TrueNAS Mini X. We scale all the way up from these 5 bay starters all the way up to big corporate ones. We can have up to 1,200 bays with up to 25 petabytes in a single system. Also with TrueNAS Scale, we can start clustering them together to connect them out and start reaching for those exabyte ranges if you've really got huge amounts of data and media that you want to keep safe. 100% open source. Come and check us out.
Awesome. And where are you guys at, if you know, on the multi-system Kubernetes?
Multi-system Kubernetes. We are working on continuing to extend all of our different things in Kubernetes. You, of course, can run multiple different nodes of these with independent instances on these. We're working on continuing to extend into things like load balancing across our nodes, having a native understanding of clustered applications and pods, stretching across them. Again, it's an ongoing process, but being an open source company, we would welcome anybody who's got experience, who wants to help us contribute and improve our processes. Please come to our GitHub, shoot us pull requests, give us documentation, give us feedback. We want to hear about it. We want to hear from the people who are using it out in the field.
So just about every show and game out there, it seems like, has their own language. But nobody has an in-depth as much as the Star Citizen, Xi'an, and Banu calligraphy and language group. They are insane with just how many words, how many different dialects, etc., that they've created in the Xi'an and Banu side of things. And I'm expecting, based off the conversation with them, that they're going to have more to come. Check out some of their calligraphy, check out their words, their database, all that fun stuff. It is spectacular.
I'm here with the Xeolinguist, the creator of the Xeon language, and as you can see here, doing a lot of language decorations, tablets, whatever you want to call it.
Calligraphy.
Calligraphy, okay, there we go. So your words are escaping me today. So tell me what was your inspiration? What got you to do this? And what's your favorite word too? We'll go with that too.
Well, I guess my favorite word in Xi'an is Huashan, which is the way you say the Xi'an language in Xi'an. And at the booth here today, Chris Harrow, which he's been doing this for years and years now, but he's writing people's tags or their names or, you know, their spouse's name or their pet's name or whatever into Xi'an calligraphy. So he's doing that as a service to the community. And you know, we just sits down and works out how someone's name would be transliterated into the Xi'an language out of all of these possible letters and combinations. And he then writes calligraphy, and folks pick that up and they take it home and they put it on the wall.
Awesome.
So Xi'an's been around for many years now. It was the first language that we published in the verse, and it's a lot of fun. It's inspired by Asian languages, human Asian languages. If you want the backstory, it looks a lot like maybe it's Chinese. It works a little bit more like it's Korean, but it's one of our 2 published languages, Xi'an and Banu.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely noticed some of the Chinese Asian aspects of this.
It's an influence, yeah. The language is a unique language. It's not like any of those Asian languages, but it does have a pitch system in it, so it might sound a little bit like the tonal language, but it's a lot of fun.
So how long did it take you guys to create this language?
Well, it's still ongoing in that we still create and release new vocabulary, but I would say it's about a 8 to 9 month process to get everything really locked down. And now we're just gradually expanding the language as the need continues. Take care.
To wrap it up here, it was an excellent conference. I really love to see them progress as they are, and I hope this next year is going to be really fantastic. A few things of note, though, for people to learn. LAN Party was awesome. The premium ticket holder lounge was very sad, and honestly was not worth the little extra that you had to pay for it. And the one thing I did not show here, because it had nobody in it, was the area for content creators to meet up with their groups. You would honestly expect more content creators to meet up here, but there was no breaks to do such. That's the one big thing versus other conferences and conventions I go to that sticks out to me. And that is they jam-packed so much content in such a small window that there was no chance to go even hardly take like a lunch break, let alone to meet up and do things throughout like you would at another conference, even like BlizzCon, etc. So a few lessons learned here. Plan to only do the event while you're in it, and plan that you're going to have to do all of your socialing afterwards. That being said, it was an excellent convention, and I'm excited to meet you all this year at CitizenCon Manchester. Take care.